it seems like sports, and I think in a bad way now, are so intertwined with politics. Sports almost can't extricate itself, because I love sports for all the same reasons that you do.
Yep.
And here's the thing, though, Clay. I've been thinking about this for like about the past week, because it seemed like it started, Kaepernick takes a knee for the anthem. Republicans, conservatives, people that are pro-America are like, what? That's crazy. And then Trump weighs in and just completely hits the fan. But as I thought about that more, that like, okay, so that is undoubtedly true. But what about like Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay becoming Muhammad Ali, converting to Islam, protesting the Vietnam War? Like, he was very political back then, but something was different, and I haven't been able to put my finger on it.
Yeah, well, it's such a good point. I mean, I think we're seeing an echo in many ways of the 60s, right? The difference, I would argue, is and I wrote, I mean, really, I would encourage, people love this conversation. I spent so much time diving into it, Ali in particular, and analyzing the world as it existed. So let me just tell you an example for Kaepernick. Kaepernick took a knee to protest police violence against black people, right? He didn't take a knee to protest police violence. Now, if he had taken a knee to protest police violence, I still think it would have been a errant move. But Muhammad Ali protested the Vietnam War on behalf of everybody, right? There is a difference between an individual boxer, right, who stands for himself entirely, and a player in uniform at work protesting. And so, I would always take it outside of the moment of Kaepernick, and I would say, okay, if you walked into McDonald's and you walked up and you said, hey, I want a Big Mac, and the McDonald's clerk said, I believe meat is murder, it wouldn't be crazy for McDonald's to fire that person, right? Like, in fact, you would say they need to do it.
Yes.
If you went into Walmart,
of course.
If you went into Walmart and you were checking out, and on the way as checking out, the clerk said, hey, just so you know, abortion is murder. You would be like, hey, I just kind of want to buy my Walmart gear. I don't need to have abortion politics from every Walmart clerk who walks by. And that's understandable. Now, if you want to drive into Walmart in your car and you've got bumper stickers on it, or if you want to pull into McDonald's and you've got bumper stickers on your car, you have the right outside of work, outside of uniform, to advocate for anything that you want to. And so what would really put people's kind of brains in a blender is, I would say, okay, what if instead of protesting police murders, taking a knee during the national anthem, what do you think people would have said if Colin Kaepernick had come out and said, hey, I'm going to take a knee during the national anthem because I think the Supreme Court incorrectly decided that marriage should be legal for gay people? The same people who are screaming, oh, what a hero Kaepernick is, would be screaming, this guy's got to be fired. He can't represent the San Francisco 49ers anymore. And really what I'm getting at is, it's bad business for any political opinion of any stripe or persuasion to be brought to work in uniform at work, right? And so that to me is important. And it's also important to recognize people were not defending Colin Kaepernick's free speech rights because, by the way, the government wasn't doing anything to take away his free speech rights.
Right.
They were specifically defending speech that they agreed with. And I'll also say Colin Kaepernick also aired, he's just not good enough to be able to do that, right? If Aaron Rodgers...
Correct. I totally agree.
If Aaron Rodgers had taken a knee and said, hey, I think we're unfairly treating ISIS during the national anthem, even though that, I wouldn't have agreed with that.
They would put up with it.
People would have said, yeah, but he's the top 5 quarterback in the league. And if you doubt that, Deshaun Watson just got the biggest contract in the history of football, and he's accused of sexually assaulting 30 different women. Now, they didn't bring criminal charges, but that's the sign. I always like to say, sports, so long as your talent exceeds your problems, you'll always be employed.